We're here with Nick, and Nick, we're talking about cold-pressed seeds. And tell us a bit about yourself and some experiences you had, because you're someone who explores looking for solutions. You like it when you find solutions, and especially when it helps your health.
Exactly, Art. I want to thank you for taking the time out to do this interview, because it's not only important to me, but it's going to be important to millions of people. And I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis 20 plus years ago, and I was living on ibuprofen, aspirin, and tougher drugs for arthritis, but the drugs had a lot of side effects, and in time they were doing me more harm than good. So I always was looking for a solution. So now I'm 58, but 2 years ago, at 56 years of age, I was doctoring for my neck, back, and shoulders, getting epidurals in the back, lower spine. I had problems with L1 through L5, compressed discs, and also I went down a flight of stairs 5 years ago, encapsulated my right shoulder joint, and hit the top of my neck and did some damage to that. So I was doctoring for that also. And every morning I would wake up. It would take me 10 to 15 minutes to kind of crawl out of bed, and then I ended up in a recliner for another 10 minutes just to stretch and try to get myself going. I said, wow, what a way to live. I'm only 56 years old, and it was getting worse. One day I had received a half a dozen emails, and normally I just ignore those emails, but it was all about the same product, and it was 6 different people. So I ordered a box of product that was cold-pressed seeds, and 4 seeds exactly: black cumin, black raspberry, grape chardonnay, and D-ribose. And this product was developed for inflammation 20 years ago by a cancer doctor, and they were looking for an alternative to boost children's autoimmune system that were on chemotherapy. So anyway, I studied it on the internet, and after 40 hours of study, I said, what the heck, I'll order a box. So I got on the product. It's called Sol, made by a company called Rain, and it virtually changed my life in a few short days. Actually, after the first day, I stopped using aspirin, naproxen or naproxen, and also ibuprofen and acetaminophen. And I used to rotate those things in order not to overdose on one of them, but they were all bad for you. Well, that day I got off all of that, and also the harsher drugs, painkillers, and so it's been 30 months now that I've been off of all these products, and I feel great.
So what are you're taking this Sol?
Yeah, I take a pack or to 2 packs of Sol today. It's in a 2-ounce flex pack, and there's no oxygen in it, so it has a very long shelf life. And I can put it in my pocket and take it with me wherever I go. And I actually share it with people now because.
So what were you taking the medication for? Were you in pain all the time?
Yeah, I was diagnosed again with osteoarthritis, so I had terrible joint pain. My right shoulder was capsulated, and I was getting
a lot of pain.
A lot of pain. And I was getting cortisone shots every 6 months from a different angle. And
So when you took the black cumin and everything from the Sol,
right.
You noticed an immediate change, or was it over gradual, or how did that?
Actually, everyone's a little different. I'm very sensitive to things like caffeine and whatnot, but I was taking things like fish oil, and now I'm learning that doctors are saying that fish oil is toxic, and but the omegas from seed and plants, they're balanced for 4 to 1. Fish oils are 25 to 1 to 6s to 3s. So plant life, the omegas are balanced, and they're the best omegas for you. And this 1 pack of Sol has been said to be equivalent to 9 servings of fruit, 9 servings of vegetable, 3 servings of healthy omegas, 3s and 6s.
Really?
Yeah, and it's all in this 2-ounce flex pack, and it really tastes great. And
so now you're down the road, 30. Would you say 30 months or something like that?
Yep.
And how, pain, or what's the deal?
I have no pain. I'm actually getting ready to go skiing this year for the first time in 10 years, because I gave up skiing 10 years ago, And so now I'm going up to Blue Mountain ski area up here, and northeastern Pennsylvania, and so it's something I thought I was done with 10 years ago. But you know what? The body's the miracle, Art. You put the right stuff in it, it'll do what it has to do. But I want to tell all you folks out there, the company has a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's 30 packs, one a day for maintenance in a box. You can take 29 toward the end of the 30 days. If you don't like it, put one back in a box, flatten it out, send it back to the company, and then they'll refund your money.
Why would you do that if they're working, right? So in a final word, let's wrap this up. If someone were interested in learning more about this product or talking to you about it, how do they, the website's on the...
Yeah, my website is called seedsfromgod.com. And I just want to say, everything starts with a seed. We started with a seed. And the seed itself is 20 to 40 times more nutritious than any part of the plant. And the seed has a genetic memory, the DNA, the RNA, and it works synergistically with our body. And that's the miracle. The body's the miracle, and you put the right stuff in it, it'll do what it has to do. But I want to say one more thing, Art, resveratrol. 6 years ago on Barbara Walters, she had a doctor on called Dr. David Sinclair. He discovered the anti-aging gene. Okay, the anti-aging gene is called the SIRT1 protein. And as we get older, our body makes less of it. But she asked, Doc, where do you get it? Well, he said resveratrol. She goes, oh, red wine. So how much do you have to do?
How much do you have to drink every day? There's a good excuse. Let's pour it in.
Yeah, I got some friends that really thought that was a great deal because you have to drink 1,000 bottles of red wine. It's impossible to do that in one day.
It's
in here. Yeah, with one packet of Sol, the assay testing on it, you had a 62% increase in SIRT1 levels, okay, which is fantastic. And also a 33% decrease in inflammation, so which is the biggie. And it's simply good oil in, bad oil out. And there's some nutrition blockers I want to add in there too. You want to stay away from fish oil. Fish oil doesn't work synergistically with the body. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but you can call me and I'll explain it. And then canola oil, soy oil, fluoride, and aspartame are huge nutrition blockers. And and we'll leave out alcohol, and everybody knows about alcohol and tobacco.
So wrap this up. In a final word, we just want people to know that there's answers. They can call, go to the website, find out more. Right, Nick?
Yep, that's right.
Thanks for sharing your testimony.
Yeah, it's really coming from the heart. I know we're running out of time here, but this is very important. This is just a short of it. So
okay, thank you.
If you got any questions, you can call me at the number going across the screen or go to my website, seedsfromgod.com. Thank you.